Yes, people, and I don't know. I'm back, and you're keeping it locked with the real Gunna Lee. Big up to all of the Yardie army that's in the chat, that's in the videos, that's sending those likes on the videos. Big up, the army is getting larger. We are get huge, people. The army almost reaching 3 digits. So big up to that. Waiting to get that 100 subscribers. So I know for the like, share, and subscribe and make a comment on the videos. That's how we keep on moving. That's how my videos travel, and that's how we do it. And I don't know the shirt that's on, and I see the flag behind me. And I know I talk about the Reggae Boys 2-0 performance against Suriname. And yeah, if you guys want more background on the team, I do have a video that I'm gonna try have linked up here that you can actually see. And I just go through a brief background summary of the players, kind of what to expect from them. And some of those players, showed up during this 2-0 performance. So, you know, um for lack of wasting any time, it's time to get into this, people. So in terms of the lineup on the formation against Suriname, it looked like to me it was a 4-2-3-1 formation with Blake as the goalkeeper. That goes without saying. The first name on the team sheet, Johan Blake. Let me say Johan Blake like him as a sprinter. I don't know. Andre Blake, the goalkeeper. First name on the team sheet, Alves Paul there on the right back, Damian Lowe, Liam Moore, the centre backs, Andre Bale, the left back. Bailey on the right wing, Tergat on the left wing. To me, is a midfield to a Hector, Damian Johnson. And then the difference is Bobby Reed, to me, played more of like a cam position, um, right behind Shamar Nicholson. So that's the starting 11. And to me, people, I wasn't worried. When I saw that starting 11, confident of the team, and it looked like the players that were supposed to be there. Those were the players there. Johnson, to me, it was a pleasant surprise, though. I'd seen him play for us before, and to me, it's just a cultured left foot. The guy know what I'm doing with the ball. He can get about as well. A lot more mobile than Hector, but he also is in there with the tackles as well. Hector had that presence. To me, I don't like Hector as a centre back, but see him as a DM when he has cover like Liam Moore, Lowe, Powell, all these guys who have great pace. To me, it might be a good setup for Hector there. And I did see Hector, let go a few good passes in that midfield. So for me, all in all, the team that was picked was a good team. The players played well. The only negative thing I think I could take from the game is that we never finished it off strong. We weren't ruthless. Where if we want to be the team that wins this Gold Cup, who beats a USA, who beats a Mexico or Costa Rica, you have to be ruthless when you're given the chances and the opportunities. We were the better team. You could see that from the start, especially with our high pressing play. That troubled Suriname. It troubled Suriname early, and it led them to more kicks, long balls up, which we dealt with most of the time. For me, we dealt with it that well with Damian Lowe, Liam Moore, doing well with those overhead passes, especially when we had good pressing play. To me, the chemistry with the forwards, there are some players with Bailey and Nicholson, man, cheese and peas, the man them a play ball around them. Johnson finding some great passes. I think Tergat and Reed did really well. Obviously, Shamar Nicholson and Bobby Reed, the goal scorers for Jamaica. Just looking back at that Shamar Nicholson goal, it's a goal came early in the game around the 6th minute, and it's a peach of a goal if you actually look back at it. Alves Powell does well to get the interception, looks up quickly, a searching through ball on the ground for Liam Bailey. Bailey does well. I tell you, that's the start. That's the guy that we want to rely on. That's the guy who will bring that flair, that dynamicness or dynamism to the game. That the man bring, you see me? And Bailey just did that, when he got the ball, dribble into the box, good hold up play, finds Johnson. Johnson then finds Shamar Nicholson, and Nicholson does what a great striker is supposed to do. Try find him angle, wriggle around, and shoot the thing through the ball, you see me? Shoot it through him foot. And that, it went through a little maze of defenders, but end up slotting in the bottom net, 1-0 to Jamaica. And we never really stopped there, people. We kept it going, especially especially around there in the 24th minute. I definitely made a note of it that the press that we were utilizing was really good. It really depends on the teams that we're going to play. Suriname, it's probably not the best caliber of team we're going to play in terms of fitness and strength. So against a USA or Costa Rica, and likes like that, the press might not, look as good as it did on this day. But for me, press worked really well at times in terms of us pressing them and getting the ball and recovering it. We did really well to keep possession too. As I said, Johnson in that midfield, assured when he has the ball with him, able to move mobile midfielder. So to me, in terms of midfield, it was really good today, especially in that first half. Just tapering down to that second half, I did think we lacked something in that second half, especially on that left side. I know that Bell had a slight injury before the game, but he started the game, and I'm not putting it all on him. But Suriname did well, especially in the second half. I think they had more shots. They had a lot more crosses, a lot more possession. Especially looking more dangerous there, and that's the one thing that I would say as a drawback for the performance is that we didn't keep on, keep on going and going and going. After the first goal, we kept on going, people, and this is how we back the second goal right now. So in terms of the second goal, um, Lowe tries to pick out Bailey in the 26th minute, and that's through that long ball, and that's what we need Bailey for the whole tournament. Bailey is the type of player that can get behind the defense. He's a great outlet for us to use, which we use time and time again, and that's what happened for the second goal. Lowe is looking up for Bailey. The defender has to compensate and head the ball out, but he heads it into no man's land or heads it into Reed land. And Bobby Reed, one Bob, he never met the 1-0 like Bob Marley, but he make it 2-0, so it was alright. So I don't know Bobby Reed, the Fulham player, just coming up big for JA, our number 10, and it was a beautiful volley. That's the goal that I think I seen shared most around the place, and it was a beautiful goal. And it just kind of sealed up the game for Jamaica. As I said, there were times with the high defensive line where we would lose possession really quickly. And I saw opportunities where Suriname, they had one shot there in the first half, which, could have been a goal where they kind of lofted the ball over the top, beats our defense. There's a few times there when we lose possession too quickly, that was on. So that's one thing I know that we need to shore up on. But in terms of the build-up play with some of the forward play, it looked exceptional. I think the possession play was really good, especially in that first half. I think in the second half, it's kind of hard to keep that same intensity and same pressure, especially when you have other games, and especially since Jamaica played Guadeloupe later on this week. They play Guadeloupe on Friday. So I think Theodore Whitmore took notice of that, and I think he also said in his post game conference that he's a bit disappointed by the way that the game went. And I think by that is that he believed that we should be the better team, get the 3 points, but it should have been more assured. It should have been more of a absolute domination in terms of like the performance. We could have scored 3-4 goals. There was one time there, I think Paul did well to get the ball on the right side and sending a first time ball to Shamar, and Shamar just missed it with the left foot. That's the type of goals that we're gonna need to score. Those quick balls over to the right first time, striker in there to have to make a stretch and score the goal. Those are the type of plays that we need. That's the type of commitment for 90 minutes. So we started the game in the first 20-30 minutes. That's what we have to do for 90 minutes against Mexico, against America, against Costa Rica, for us to lift up the Gold Cup. Noticeable players coming off the bench was Corey Burke, O'Neal Fisher, Junior Flemings, and Lamar Walker. I think Flemings did really well when he came on. Flemings is always just a good dribbler of the ball. Always gets fouled because he's just able to put himself between the ball, the man, and between the man, the ball, and his body. He's always able to put himself in between the ball and the man. You know what I mean? And he has a good dribbling technique. He drew a few fouls for JA. Corey Burke with his pace did well on both the left flank and the right flank at times, looking for crosses for his teammates. And Anil Fisher, I think he was playing that like more like a right back role there for Albus Paul, and so and I think Lamar Walker also came in too as well. I think O'Neal played on the left and Lamar played on the right. I could be wrong about that, but O'Neal Fisher did come on. Lamar Walker came on. I think Lamar probably came on for Paul and Fisher. I think Fisher was there playing on that left side. But yeah, people, that was the first game of the Gold Cup for JA, a 2-0 victory. Very happy about the victory. The performance to me is more of a 7 out of 10 performance for Jamaica. It's big in getting the win, but we need to have the follow through if we supposed to be where we're supposed to be, which is lifting the cup. So, and I don't know, the Jamaica versus Martinique game is on Friday. I'm going to give you guys another video then, with the analysis of the game, and hopefully it's good vibes like it was this game. 2-0 to the Reggae Boys. Thank you guys for chilling with me, checking my videos. And if you reach this far and I know not to like the thing, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share it to your friends. And just leave a comment. Tell me who you expecting to see, who you want to start. Did you like the squad? Did you like the lineup? If that's how you would have set it up, you think Corey Burke should be playing or starting? You think Andre Gray should be starting? You think Kamar Lawrence should be playing? Let me know, people. Let me know how you feel. Devon Williams also came off the bench. Speedy, I think Speedy, not his best couple minutes, only a little bit of minutes to make an impact. But did well not to concede and move the ball about. So yeah, people, thank you for keeping it locked with me. And know you're chilling with the real Gunna Lee. I'm out.